Hello and welcome back to What You Saying. I'm Lumos and today I'm joined by...
Claude from AFTV.
And Bollywood Bhav. Someone said I couldn't call you Bollywood Bhav unless I was Nollywood something, but now I'm repping Nigeria today. I got the dashiki on, or should I say repping West Africa. Back to my roots. How you finding the international break?
I haven't watched it.
Haven't watched anything?
I haven't watched
Claude,
nothing.
how you finding the international break?
Well, I've watched paint dry.
Well, me, I spent my international break in Germany. I went to see Burna Boy.
I saw you dancing.
Yeah, it was a good time here. You guys can check it out as well. Here's some footage from that. What I did see out there, I did see one of my fellow people them.
Who's your people then?
One Bulgarian guy.
Oh, Bulgaria.
Yeah.
That famous not in Bulgaria, you know.
There's no fame.
I've heard some rumours. I'm not going to say what rumours are.
All right, so yeah, as you can see, I've got some different threads on. We got the AFTV varsity jackets are going to be out in the store later this week, so make sure you check that out. Claude's got the gilet, and Bav's got the partially reflective cycling jacket or activewear jacket. So look out for these things in the AFTV store, aftvstore.com. But yeah, this week we're going to start things off a bit different. We're not going to go into the fan cams or content first. We're going to go into the big news story, and that is Lucas Torreira is increasingly convinced to leave Arsenal. Now, Claude, how are you feeling about that?
Well, he's very unhappy with the way he's playing where Emery is playing him at Arsenal in that position. I think he wants to play the role he plays for Uruguay.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's the only thing. I think also I think he wanted to go to Italy anyway. I think it's because the Napoli move broke down that he ended up at Arsenal.
Right.
So I think he's always wanted to play in Italy. He's played there already, and I think he feels more at home there. And I think there's more. It's more to it.
You think it's more than just him being played out of position and stuff?
Yeah,
like that,
I think it's more to do with he would rather play in Italy.
Alright, so Bav, you're disagreeing. What do you think?
Listen, man, let's get it straight. He wants to play in his role. Yo, if we sign a defensive midfielder to play him attacking midfield, like, it's only logically I'd want to leave.
Yeah.
Italian league, that's the reason why he wants to go back there. It's because he's played there before. He's used to the environment.
And
Italy
he knows he'll play in this position if he's out there.
Yeah, I don't think he specifically wants to go to Italy, but with Arsenal, if you're playing in the wrong position, of course.
And also, not just playing in the wrong position. He's not playing regularly week in, week out.
Yeah,
as well.
like, what's going on, man?
I don't get that. I don't like that either.
Yeah,
let us know in the comments below. How do you feel about this? And with these murmurs coming out, do you want Torreira to stay or do you feel like he should move on? I know Laurie's been in the office talking about he would drive him to the airport and all that stuff.
I don't know why Arsenal fans are so reactive. Like, bro,
I think he's a top player. I think he's a top player.
He's a top player, man.
I think he's been not managed properly.
He had that spell in the second half of the season where he.
But that happens though when players,
and maybe, I think the Italian league actually suits him more as well.
Yeah, but you could have said the same thing about Jorginho.
But I think he can adapt to this league, and I think he has kind of adapted. I think last year his dip in form.
It's all to do with lifestyles as well. I mean, I think a lot of these South Americans do prefer Italy. I don't know what it is about the lifestyle over there, and.
Nah, man, he's gonna stay.
I just feel that I think he just wants to play in Italy, but I do understand this was with the Emery playing him out of position as well.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's the biggest factor. I think the big factor he just wants to play in it. Remember, he wanted to go to Napoli before.
Wrong. No, that's not right.
They didn't want to
He
go.
didn't want to go Napoli.
They wanted him. I don't think he wanted to go to Napoli.
Yeah, but he was near there, but they couldn't. There was something to do. They didn't have the money to.
I can't remember.
But
hey, I want Torreira to stay. Let us know in the comments.
This is why I want Torreira to stay. Let's move on to the next thing quickly. Lucas Torreira against Argentina for Uruguay, playing in his actual position. Surprise, surprise, he does well.
He done well.
I'm so shocked. Isn't that shocking news? That a man plays in his actual position and does alright. You hear that, Unai Emery?
You didn't watch that game, did you?
As I said, I don't watch international football, so I'd rather watch paint dry. But having even the friendlies, I mean, but you've got to realise that's the pace of the game as well.
He's up against Messi though.
He's playing against Messi.
Against Messi.
I know, but I'm talking about the game. These games are played. especially international friendlies, are played at a much slower pace.
Was it friendly? It was friendly, innit?
I'm not quite
Yeah, I
sure
think
about that.
probably
But the
was.
thing I'm trying to say, right, is he hasn't struggled in England. He's just had a bad bit of form right now, and even that's because he's not playing in that position. When you see Torreira
Well,
play,
that doesn't help. It doesn't help that he's not playing.
exactly.
Yeah.
When you've seen Torreira play in his actual position, has he done bad? You know, remember last season?
Yeah, he played well. He's
So
one of
exactly,
my best
man.
players
You
last
can't.
season.
Nah,
So,
man.
yeah.
Don't believe it, man.
Another big story in international football this week was Raheem Sterling versus Joe Gomez. Now, obviously, Liverpool beat Man City. The next day, England camp started and Sterling and Gomez had a bit of a kerfuffle.
Yeah.
You know, bit of arms
It
and
must have
that.
gone deep.
Huh?
For it to be reported and Sterling to be dropped from that game, it must have been deep. Something must have gone down.
Well,
Must
they
have grabbed the
got
headlock.
physical. You can see the scratch was on Gomez's eye, but the thing is, Gomez played it down and was like, you know, we've sorted it, it's all done, whatever.
Take like a man.
And yeah, I don't think it was the right move to drop Sterling. What do you think about dropping Sterling in that situation? What do you think about that?
I think this Southgate was trying to make a point. I don't think he would have done it if it was a big international against a proper.
Yeah, we had,
Proper
when they
team.
beat Montenegro, was it 7-0?
I don't
Something
know,
like that?
As I said, I wouldn't even
7-0.
watch it.
Yeah.
It's like well, it's like watching the pub side, really. Isn't it? Anyway, I just feel at the time he just wanted to make a point about it. I don't think if it was a big game, he wouldn't,
He wouldn't
have
have
dropped
done
him.
it, yeah. I
think he'd
don't
have
think
been.
he would have.
He wouldn't even hear about it.
Yeah.
I think he wants to make a point. Look at me, I've got discipline and all this crap.
I'm the big man in charge.
And do you
yeah.
think he'd have done it? Would he dropped
Nah.
Harry Kane in a big game?
No chance.
Let's not go into that.
No chance. But yeah, let's hear what Troops and Robbie had to say about the situation.
You just
I
had a
like
little-
Sterling walking down
Yeah.
and Gomez, yo, where are some of you?
Yeah.
Oi,
Hey, you know, Seb,
What happened?
Yeah, you know. Hey, what on? Hey, what is it? Hey, what, you left City to win the league, yeah?
how's that Premier League going, bro?
I lie. How's that defence going, blood?
Sterling, what?
Huh? Who you talking to? And then,
what?
and then everyone's laughing like, and then Sterling's like, hey, brother, what's man laughing at? Hey, brother, you think man's a dickhead? Hey, brother, you want this smoke? Hey, I'm a ratchet. I'm a ratchet.
Yeah, he didn't get that deep. He didn't get that deep. But
They'll try that, blood, because he had a little, remember Gomez had a little scratch on his face?
yeah.
So they'll
But
try.
even Gomez's dad came out and
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
it's nothing.
Yeah.
Come on, this
Yeah,
is.
that's that.
I think that's the problem.
Yeah. For me-
that's where it has been
Yeah,
whipped up.
because them man there-
the players and everybody from day one came out and said it's nothing, it's all right,
It
we're
happens.
done with
Yeah,
doing.
yeah.
It's a little.
They do make a point that the media made a big thing of it, though, innit?
But it's not AFTV, so it don't matter. You know, there's not AFTV. We can't talk. We can't give opinions, actually. But it's the media. Makes sense, innit?
Mainstream
Little
media
stir
just
and that.
whipping it up, man.
Yeah, man. Nah, I blame the media for that massively.
So in recent weeks, we've seen Troops go at Granit Xhaka. He said a few things he shouldn't have said. He's apologised for them, rightly so. He also made comments about him being Albanian and not being a real Albanian or something along them lines. I don't want to misconstrue what he said. But he did offend a few Albanians, so now Troops had to come back and, you know, say the right thing.
What's
And the Albanians have been onto me, blood. You understand? They've been onto me,
Last
bro.
time you was bigging up Kosovo, innit?
Blood! Pick up my Kosovans, blood. Man don't know this thing. Man don't know, like,
Yeah.
the Albanians are onto me because of Xhaka. But these man don't even know the truth, blood. They don't know, yeah? You don't know, blood, yeah? Yo, AF with the real man, yeah? Don't pick up my brothers, yeah?
Stop begging, man.
Blood,
They're gonna
blood,
do
let me
with
show
you
you how
anyway.
deep it is. My brother even, watch, man, my brother, yeah? Remember I told you my foster brother's from Kosovo?
Yeah.
He even told me to say this on camera, bruv. He was like, bro, say this, yeah? He said, do the double eagle sign, which I did, yeah? And then he said, say something else, blood.
Say Pat the Dashuri. Pat the Dashuri. That means peace and love.
Don't think I don't rap with real Kosovan, man, yeah?
Man's grovelling now.
Don't ever take this thing, yeah? Don't ever, yeah? But man sending me
Man go-
death threats and them thing
Right.
there.
Man, go
I'm like,
diss
brother.
up the Albanian man. He's talking about peace and love.
Who Troops?
Yeah.
He doesn't say he's part Albanian.
Oh,
It's because he says his brother, which he has a foster brother, who's Kosovan.
Okay.
So people think he actually meant blood brother, so that would mean that he has Albanian or
Alright,
Kosovan
alright,
blood. So no,
alright,
he doesn't. It's Troops is, I think his nan used to do fostering. So,
Part Albanian now as well.
but one thing there, some people in the comments didn't realise. Did you know Robbie used to own a nightclub?
I didn't
Why are you
even know that.
surprised?
No, I didn't know that.
You know, why are you
Don
surprised?
Robbie
He's-
Enterprises, man.
Exactly, right?
Is there anything that
Part of
Don
that-
doesn't own?
And it's like a lecture,
I
innit?
never knew that. I never knew that.
Yeah.
He parks it, you know, the private jets park right outside in the top.
All I know
straight
about
on.
Robbie, that DT built his kitchen. That's all I know. That's
So
all
we're
I
going to
know.
that.
All right. Speaking of Albania and Kosovo, England played Kosovo on the weekend in one of the qualifiers, winning 4-0. And they played away in Kosovo, right? So I think this is England's first international game in Kosovo. And the reception they got was unreal. During the war they had in Kosovo in the late 90s, England helped to liberate them, so they are much appreciative of England's contributions to their freedom, as which was shown here. You can see when the anthem was playing, they held up England flags. They had an amazing reception for England fans traveling there. You know, racism has no place in Kosovo. Our home is our friend's home. Welcome, beloved England. They had a big banner for Raheem Sterling. That's amazing.
Yeah, amazing fans, and that's a great touch. Isn't it?
Yeah,
Real class, that is.
love to see that.
When you think of all the times that you get other countries booing national anthems,
Yeah.
and you see that, it's really refreshing.
Also, I want to say, to make a point, because Robbie did make this point in the video, is that it's important not to bunch everyone together.
I went
to the crowd, blood.
I went to Bulgaria. I recommend Bulgaria, man. I went there. It's,
Yeah, so does
it's a
Lumos.
beautiful country, man.
So does Lumos.
I think the thing we have to be careful of sometimes in football.
You trying to put that scarf
Obviously,
thing up?
obviously we have to deal with racism, right? But to just tie everybody. So like, you know, a couple of Chelsea fans do some rubbish. Everyone says Chelsea fans. It's not all of them.
For example, you're Italian. We've seen a lot of racist things happen in Italian football. I know,
Yeah, but
I know you're not racist. I know all Italians aren't racist. Do you know what I mean?
It's just a minority.
Yeah.
I think every country has got a minority of idiots, and I'm afraid it's all throughout the world. There's a few idiots, and everyone thinks the whole country is.
Yeah.
It's,
They're loud
it's
idiots.
not. It's not really.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm going to come back to it now. It's like with Bulgaria. Do you know what I mean? What happened in Bulgaria the other day?
yeah,
I know
There's
Bulgarians
about 50,
are
50,
blessed.
50 people, wasn't there, standing?
Sure you
do.
Was it 50? Right?
I'm sure you
No,
do,
he's
mate.
talking to what I said. Yeah, go on.
50 people there standing and being abusive,
Yeah.
and then they got. Once they went out, you didn't hear any more about it, did you? So, it's wrong to actually blame a whole country for a few idiots in there.
Yeah. So now let's look at the comments on the video. I think Zeno Benoit says, seems like the Albanian mafia have troops on the ropes, the way he played that message from his phone. No, if you're about it and you know Albanians, you know, they don't play games when it comes to this stuff.
Okay,
It used to be your lot that was known for
Your lot.
running things, but now, you know,
Claw back in the
Albanians
East.
got the reps now, man.
Yeah, I know it.
Alright, so Samuel, who's Jamaican, so I'm gonna read his comment out in Patois. He says, LOL, the boy troops out here own up every nationality, which means he's saying that troops is claiming every single nationality there is, which, you know, that's the running banter with troops.
Yeah,
innit?
that's true.
There's a comment that I'm not going to go into.
That's true.
But
I suppose he hasn't spoken in Mandarin.
but you never know, mate. You know, back in the day, he's an uncle's dog.
And then there was a funny comment Troops made about Tottenham's badge, called it
Nando's FC.
Nando's badge, Nando's FC.
Nando's
And
FC,
that's a
man.
Jamie Brown's comment. That's a good one from Jamie.
Nando's bad.
Yeah.
I do like a bit of Nando's.
All right, so now it's time for the fan cams,
The
Claude.
highlight of the week, the North London derby.
The North London derby, which Arsenal did win the first women's North London
Unfortunately, I couldn't
derby.
be here. I was washing my hair, so
Come on, man.
I couldn't be there, so I was washing my hair. So anyway,
Yeah, as you said.
Yeah, it was actually the first North London derby to be
no,
played in the
seriously,
stadium.
I did watch the highlights. Actually, I did watch the highlights, and I'm quite.
Yeah, man.
Arsenal actually
We're actually good
didn't
for
find
once.
it very easy against Spurs. They have in the past in the women's.
Yeah.
So it wasn't very cut, but they got in there in the end. They had too much class for Spurs, didn't they?
Yeah.
But I see you've got some good fan cams there.
Yeah, we've got this one fan cam from this girl here, and yeah, let's just take it away.
Amazing game. I liked it. Tottenham's attack in the first half, quite good. But the defence from Arsenal, amazing.
Yeah.
Then them two
It was
goals.
the one in the first half when Tottenham had that like one-on-one. And it looked like they were going to score. And they were very physical, weren't they, Tottenham?
They were, but do you know what? Give it to Little, first goal, wasn't it? Amazing. Amazing. I liked it.
Have you been to watch any women's football games before?
I've never been to watch women's. Men's, I've been to. But women's, I love it. I'm rooting for it. It's 2019. You know what? Get that women. It's coming. You know what? It's coming home.
It's coming home. It's
coming
coming.
home. Right.
Women are coming home. I
That
hope
was
so.
amazing, wasn't it?
I hope so.
Amazing,
What?
amazing. as you said, it was amazing.
Yeah, man, it's 2019, you know. In 2019, you can do what you want, you know.
Our friend was on there as well, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
Yeah, we're gonna get into that next year. Well, let's look at the comments. Hixie Boy says, "Can I tell you a secret? It's 2019."
And it's coming up.
2 Forever says she'll have a hard time moving past 2019.
2019, you know.
And yeah, now we go into the Ty's interview. Here's what Ty had to say about the game.
Yeah, hold on, wait a minute. What? We in disguise again?
AFTV, because you never know, innit? Fortunately,
Never know what? What are you in disguise for, man? Look, you've got, look, colours,
I know,
bro.
Robbie. And
So where's your stuff?
No, my stuff is underneath, but the thing is, I don't underestimate.
Underneath, where?
Okay, all right. My stuff underneath, man.
Show your colours, man. You know what I mean? It's not that.
No, but I mean,
To be honest, I came down here today. I've not really seen no animosity
I know
from the
that,
fans.
and it's fantastic, but I hope that is that going to happen when we play them in the men?
No.
Well, that's
You know it ain't, right?
why I'm coming like this. That's
What-
why I'm coming like this.
First of
I
all,
don't trust-
before we talk about the game,
Yeah.
what did you think of the stadium?
What is this? Is this what?
Be honest now. Be honest. No, honestly.
I've seen non-leagues ground that are better than this, man. What is that? No, I'm only joking. Yeah, it's a fantastic stadium. Yeah, very, very nice, very, very nice.
Boy, at first I didn't know who that brother was.
Who is that guy?
I didn't recognise him.
Flavor Flav, that's who it is.
I mean, who goes to a women's game dressed as like he's in Lord Luke in disguise, right? I mean, what the hell's he doing?
But you never know, innit?
He's
You
got
never know who's ready
mind
for
you,
beef in that.
He's got a new hat on as well.
He does have a new hat,
He went
yeah.
out to
What's
the
happened
shop
to that
quickly.
blue one he's got?
quite
Oh,
underneath,
they might
you know?
recognise him, that's why.
Oh,
You
right.
never know who's on beef, you know?
Yeah.
You never
So
know what's around the corner.
he thinks the ultras are going to turn up at a women's match, does he? The Tottenham ultras.
Well, you never know, like you
never
said.
know, man.
You never know, innit?
Quick little...
You never know. God.
Let's check out these comments now. Legit user says Ty is the definition of a hardcore Arsenal fan. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Aha Jazz says Ty really wanted to say it's a shit stadium. He just tried to say
That's a
non-league
non-league
grounds are better.
You know, he wanted to say it, but you know, that's what it was.
he couldn't lie to himself. All right, so it's time for the memes, man.
Time for the memes.
Take it away.
Right, we're going to start off with the Gomez and Sterling memes. We've got a photo of the Great Khali and Rey Mysterio. And this is Sterling squaring up to Joe Gomez. And I think Joe Gomez is obviously the taller guy. But you know, the thing is, Rey Mysterio's on beef as well, you know. You can't underestimate.
Rey Mysterio, man, 619
and yeah. Another one here. It's again another Gomez and Sterling meme. And it's like Eddie Hearn reading the news about Gomez and Sterling. You know, the next boxing fight, ready, KSI Logan Paul.
Eddie Hearn's been one of the most mean people in the past 2 months, isn't he? He's all over the place, man.
No context concern. Right, so another meme, obviously you got a shout out Bhav Claude, make sure you follow and subscribe to the channel. And it's basically Xhaka has been linked to Newcastle.
Yeah.
So get your thoughts onto that. So I saw a tweet and I was like, hang on a minute, John Joe Shelby and Granit Xhaka in the same team. So, you know, there's that famous video of that guy pulling out red cards at a festival. I had to play it, and I put, this is John Joe Shelby and Granit Xhaka in the same team, and the referee's just handing out red cards for days.
He's got the skanks on lock.
Yeah, imagine Xhaka at Newcastle. Good. What do you say?
What do you think about that?
I think how do I feel about it? Well, as long as he's not at the Emirates, I don't care where he's going.
He'd come out to the Emirates to score a banger and be like, to the Arsenal fans, be like, yo, what are you saying now? You know, and then people are like, yeah, we shouldn't let that go, you know. He's
Actually, I think Newcastle would suit him.
What, sitting back?
Yeah, I think it might suit his game the way Newcastle play. I don't know.
Still be in the Premier League, though.
Eh?
Still be in the Premier League.
Yeah,
never know.
I just feel they might play. Yeah, I don't know. No, you're right. I think, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Look, Arsenal have not played, but they're still in Emery memes because obviously Arsenal fans are not happy with Unai Emery. And this is actually a pretty funny one. Now, if you play FIFA Ultimate Team, there's a thing called a foot draft. And the foot draft, right, you give an option where you can randomise the selection and they just choose your players for you. And someone's played that video and captioned it, Unai Emery when selecting his lineups, as if he just randomises all the players.
And here we go, bros. Here we go. Attempt number 1. Give us players.
I wouldn't be surprised, you know. One day Torreira's a left back, one day Torreira's an attacker midfielder, one day a striker. But this is true, you know, unfortunately. Right, moving on. We've got sign a bit sad. So first of all, there's a photo, and it's basically the first photo is a guy feeding a cat, and the next photo after that is the cat
Become
a lion and he eats the man. So someone's captioned this, and it's pretty ironic. And the caption is Arsene Wenger developing young players only for them to leave him and join a rival club. It's happened so many times.
Savage.
It's true.
It was a savage times, man.
Yeah, man, it just hurts. What do you think, Claude?
Yeah, well, it does hurt. He ain't here anymore, so.
He's not dead yet, you know.
Well, I mean, he's not at the Emirates anymore.
Yeah, so yeah, hold on. So there's a picture now during the Ajax under-15s against Sparta Rotterdam. And this guy, this huge unit of a player, he's meant to be 14 years
He's
old.
14! Bro, give me some hype.
You know what I mean? He's like
When he
Obafemi Martins.
when he gets to 20, you
But
need to
is
step
it
back
that the fact that
You
that
need a
guy's...
step-
Is he that he's short or is he that tall? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he's just really, really small.
Yeah, he's just big.
Maybe that's the actual story here.
I don't even know.
it's a
Let's
bit
just
of
put a
a-
picture on the full.
A very big mismatch here.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
apparently there's a time when the guy actually beat him. There's a little guy beat him in there.
Beat him in there?
Or matched him in there.
Wow.
There's a photo of that.
All right, so shout out to Spenny 6 times, who's Unreal Jordan. So it's a Liverpool fan account who's made a Premier League managers had a normal job thread. Can't go through all 20 managers, but I'm going to go through some of the top 6 managers. So here's Jurgen Klopp. So Jurgen Klopp is a head.
Well, we won't be in it then.
Well, last year's top 6.
Oh,
Nah,
right,
but
sure.
things for United's in it.
Oh yeah, well, whatever, man.
Whatever,
Yeah.
go on.
So Jurgen Klopp, head of HR at energy company in Germany, promotes green energy, cycling to work, and a healthy work-life balance. Often seen smashed on Thursday with the interns, but gets in on Friday feeling fresh. That sounds like Klopp, innit?
It's pretty accurate.
That's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Alright, so Pep Guardiola, maths lecturer, absolute genius in his craft, but intolerant of his students, hates laughter, struggles with normal human interactions, sleeping on his mate's sofa because his wife kicked him out.
Nah, I think the final part's
That's
a
a
bit
bit
too
harsh.
far.
I think the last bit's a
Yeah,
bit harsh.
but it's because of the
But-
cardigan, innit?
Yeah,
That's what it is.
but the rest, I think, you know,
Pretty
the
accurate.
whole maths lecturer that's a genius but is intolerant of his
I
students.
think it would be a bit harsh.
hear
I
that.
think his missus would first take his money off him and then he'd probably kick him out. But anyway, that's...
Here's Frank Lampard, works in the centre of London in insurance, earns a fuck ton of money even though no one really knows what he does, and still has time to coach his son's under-11s team on a Saturday. Hero.
It's pretty accurate. That's
Sounds
pretty
like
accurate.
Lampard, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's pretty
Really
accurate.
good
It just
job.
looks
He's
like
doing a
that
good job
type
at
of guy.
Chelsea, yeah, and
Excellent.
he's a likeable character. It's hard to dislike Frank Lampard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's hard.
So,
But he's a Chelsea, so I don't like him.
and here we go, Unai Emery, hotel manager in Benidorm. Presentation is
No.
perfect.
Should be hotel waiter
Oh,
in 40 Towers. Anyway, go on, carry on.
Yeah, it says hotel manager in Benidorm. Presentation is perfect, but customer service is shocking. Changes the menu every week. All his staff want to leave.
good evening. Good night,
Every
as well.
week, every day, never mind every week.
And there's Chris Wilder, Sheffield United's manager, runs a taxi firm. Oh, you know, Claude, you've got links there. The finest in Yorkshire, affordable with an excellent service and efficient service, but not much banter. Look at his face. He's a serious
he's a
guy. You
serious
don't want to piss
guy.
him off, do you?
I like to yeah, that's
Well, you
about
take him
sums up.
Arsenal. You take him Arsenal over thing.
No, I think not with a face like that now.
All right, so the next one is Gaza from Geordie Shore, who's announced his engagement, and the reaction, the quote tweet to this tweet was, appearances 675, goals 776, enjoy retirement, fella. So he was asking me now what this show is. So it's like Big Brother, but they're not locked in the house, they can go out. But
Yeah.
they mix and match people, put them in the house together, and then they go out, party, have a good time. And Gaz, he was from the first season of Geordie Shore, and
He's
he
active.
was an active striker. You know
Active.
what I mean when I say that?
Scoring the goals,
He was
you know.
scoring a lot of goals,
Bagging them in.
banging them in.
Yeah, he's bagging them in, you know.
Look how many goals and appearances. You can see that's a quality record there, isn't it?
Pretty
I
consistent.
thought that was what they're scoring in bed. I thought.
Yeah, that is what he's scoring in bed. That's what it means. As
Right,
I'm
yeah.
saying, yeah, he was
That's what I'm
a
saying.
top striker. So
Top striker,
congrats to Gaz.
United could use you.
Congratulations, mate. Enjoy your retirement. All right, and yeah, I've not had a chance to see I'm a Celeb. As you know, Ian Wright's there. So we're all team Ian Wright, obviously.
Yeah,
We want
yeah.
Ian Wright to win.
Yeah.
I've been away for the weekend, so I haven't had a chance to catch up. I'm going to catch up tonight. But
Yeah.
Bav, you've been watching, so...
I watched one episode, so we're not going to go too much to it. But in the first episode, they had to basically get off a boat and swim to the shore.
Yeah.
And Wrighty was I think he came in fourth. How convenient.
Yeah.
You know. And then so the video is Wrighty.
I'll take fourth again.
Yeah, I'll take
that
what I was going to
joke
say.
again,
And then Wright, you can just see, look how depressed he looks.
Knackered,
He's
man.
knackered, and he's like, and I'm just put a tweet.
Yeah.
In Ian Wright, things I've got to do to get away from Arsenal.
Come on, Righty! Come on, Righty!
And it's true, you know, he's gone to the jungle.
Are they allowed to tweet while they're doing that?
Nah.
They can't. His manager's going to be running his account and stuff like that.
Yeah, because they can't use anything.
They haven't got anything now.
He's not going to see no Arsenal scores for like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
Good for him, innit?
Well, I wonder if he's going to be missing all that because he must.
He might get updated
knowing
on the scores and that.
Can you imagine?
I think I'd leave it.
I can't imagine going to do one of these things because
I think I'd just leave it.
If we got four, not that I'm no celebrity, but I'm just saying. If I was a celebrity, I wouldn't be able
You're
to
definitely
do it.
more famous than some of the people that got in the jungle.
No.
Yes, you are. Come on.
Yeah,
You're being humble now. There's some people in there. There's some people in there that have no clue who they are.
I heard Heavy D. Heavy D was on the verge of joining the set.
Heavy D is on the verge.
Heavy D's been on Big Brother and Thingy before, Story Channel, so it wouldn't be nothing new to him.
Yeah.
But there is one or two of them. Who's that?
Thingy from EastEnders.
That bird that
Lauren from
talks like,
EastEnders.
no, that bird that talks like a bloke in there.
Talk about Caitlyn Jenner.
That's it, yeah.
Let's just move on before we say
quick
anything.
little-
Before we say anything that's gonna get us in any trouble.
Oh, sorry.
But the next meme, and it's basically Ian Wright's luxury item, which is mostly what you
Yeah,
win.
you get luxury items out there, innit? That you get
exactly.
something.
It will be an update on how Eddie Nketiah's loan spell is going for Leeds. You know, Eddie Nketiah and Ding
Yeah,
Dong.
Ian Wright, man, he's Eddie Nketiah's #1 fan online as well. So
Going back to it, if I was in the obviously jungle, I'd actually be happy. Just don't want to see what Arsenal do and just get my head off it, relax, no depression for a few weeks. I can eat a few snails and that, and look, I'm good.
yeah, at this point in
I don't
time,
think they're real snails, are they? I think
yeah, it's real.
like kangaroos
It's real.
and that.
It's real.
You wouldn't because it could damage your health.
No, it's like they give him stuff. They give him stuff they can actually
Yeah.
eat. Do you forget how man used to live before we had cookers and stoves and all that?
Yeah, but
Man were eating stuff like that. Have you ever had snails before? Snails
no,
actually.
it's not snails, but all the other stuff.
Kangaroos in that.
All the other stuff they eat.
Yeah, they are. It's real.
And you eat snails when you go to France.
Yeah, I had snails in France.
That's
Is
what
that
I'm
right?
saying, but all the other stuff I'm talking about.
No, as long as it's cooked and it won't actually mash up their insides, they're gonna be able to eat it. Like you can eat worms raw and
What,
stuff
even
like that.
those spiders, what you call
Yeah,
it?
you can eat those. You can eat
Yeah.
insects raw.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, protein, man.
Just
I've
try-
had ants before.
Wait,
Have you
hang
eaten
on.
ants?
How you just going protein, mate?
It is
Like,
protein.
Like it's just normal to
What is
be eaten
protein?
out here.
I've eaten ants
mate.
before. I ate some jumbo Colombian
You've eaten
ants.
ants before?
Yeah, they tasted mad salty. My aunt brought them back. My aunt went to Colombia in the summer, and she brought me some ants back. I'm gonna next time I see, I'm gonna ask her for one. I'll take a picture. And actually, I think I got a video of it. I'll put it in here.
Ants. We're gonna try some ants, mate. Ant. You're gonna try some.
Mate, it's a big ant, mate. It's a big ant.
It's not as bad as you think.
It's alright, you know.
Get another one down, yeah.
Get another one down me. It's
I
mad,
don't mean, taste them like water.
it's mad salty though.
Why are you saying that with your chest like it's a good thing?
Put me in the jungle. I want to make some money. I saw how much Ian's allegedly getting for being in the jungle. I want some of
They
that.
must be allowed to know what the scores are. If they're,
Maybe I don't know.
I
Maybe
don't
I don't
think
know. Because
I know in the other one they can't, but I mean,
yeah, in Big Brother you can't. But I don't know about this. I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
think you can. I just think.
I think there's certain things they get to find out.
What?
I think so. I don't know, but I think.
can they use their phones?
No, they can't use their phones.
They can't use
no,
their
no,
phones.
no, they can't. But yeah, let's move on. Okay, so this is the part of the show where we read the comments. We really appreciate you guys' comments. Leave comments below. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, all of that. But the comments is what we want to go through. See, Ishmael Patel, big up Baz and Lumos. Both know what they're talking about. Class show. Appreciate that. Much love, bro. Uzumaki Khan says, instant like when Jigglypuff is involved.
Who's Jigglypuff?
It's a Pokemon. It's a Pokemon. It's a big round
Rance is
Pokemon.
giving me like
So
a
because
nickname.
of Bav's size, he's been given that name. Candelario Garcia says, love this show, full of banter. Big up from down south over in Houston, Texas. Much love.
No, the people in Texas watch you. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
man.
great.
All over,
Global,
man.
innit?
They're
International,
global, man.
Man's
You got
international.
Lumos and Bollywood Bav.
Yeah, I
It's
know,
big
I know.
time, you know.
I
I
know.
know we're not as big time as you, Claude, but you know what I mean?
Bollywood
We're getting
Lumos.
on.
I mean,
Montague Logistics says, good one today, guys. Keep it up. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed the show as much as you did last week, this week. And TJ says, Baz puts in a shift behind the scenes. Glad he's in front of the camera now.
Cheers.
oh yeah. It's good. It's good that he's in front of a camera doing what you're saying. It's great.
Josh Monahan, 89, says,
Bollywood.
Bollywood Bav.
So I'm gonna start calling
The
you
name's gonna stick, man.
Bulgaria Lumos or something, man.
That doesn't have the same
Ludogorets
name.
Lumos. There you go. Ludogorets Lumos. Why you saying Ludogorets Lumos? How you doing, like Ludogorets? What
Alright, I'll
happened
give you that.
Ludogorets?
I'll give you that. You came up with a good one on the spot there.
Ludogorets Lumos.
Alright, yeah, so that's it for the comments. Claude, thank you for joining us on the show today.
Do
You
they-
leave me hanging here. You leave me hanging.
Do they have a sign like Hollywood? Do they have a sign?
We're gonna make one in it, Bollywood, Bav. Yeah. Oh, in
No,
Bollywood.
Do they have a sign
I don't
like
know, you
Hollywood?
know. I don't think so.
I
No,
don't
I
think
don't
they-
think
No,
so.
they don't do it.
Nah,
Hollywood, obviously, because it's as in LA. we
I don't
have
think
a
Bollywood's actually a place. It's just they just
Yeah.
call the movie industry that because it's a
right.
mock of the
Oh,
Hollywood
I get it,
name.
I get it.
Yeah,
Indian
that's why it's
movie,
called Over. But yeah, guys, thank you once again. Like I said, we got the new merch in the store. As you can see, the gilet. Look at Claude rocking the swag. We got the hats coming soon.
Who's that bird from Bollywood that
Just can't get it. It's got images in his head.
Robbie was chatting up? Was it from West Ham?
Who's Robbie
West Ham?
chatting up?
She's not from Bollywood.
She's not
You're talking about
Bollywood.
Mia Khalifa.
Is she
She's
not
not
Bollywood?
from
Oh my
Bollywood.
God.
She's not
She's
from
definitely not from
Bollywood.
Bollywood, mate.
She's not
She
Bollywood.
changes her teams a lot, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. Yeah, but she's not from Bollywood.
She's not Bollywood, no?
Nah, it's a different kind of wood she's taking.
Oh, no, you shouldn't be saying that.
This is what he's saying,
I
man. Say
prefer
what
not
you
to
want.
speak, bud.
And yeah, like I said, we got the new merch out, AFTVstore.com. These are going to be out later in the week, so make sure you check it out. Got that, got this, and hey, what you saying, blood? What you saying?
What are you saying?
Forgot to
Yeah.
shout your socials out.
Oh yeah, shit. Make sure you follow me on social media at Lumos7. Claude.
It's Claude AFTV1 Twitter, and it's Guna Claude on Instagram, and now I'm on TikTok.
Yeah, so make sure you follow
TikTok.
Claude on TikTok.
TikTok. I'm on it. TikTok. I'm on it.
Right, yeah, follow me on Bas14 on Twitter and Instagram.
TikTok. I'm on TikTok.
Yeah, and YouTube as well. Subscribe to my channel.
And YouTube, oh yeah, I'm on YouTube as well. I'm on everything.
I'm gonna let you do the outro. So Claude, since you're our guest this week, I'm gonna let you do the outro. Take it away.
What are you saying, blood? What are you saying?